Hello and welcome to me doing a post-commentary of this Pokemon trading card game online game I just did with some random guy called Oleum07. Uh, Interesting game. It was pretty fun. We're doing Versus theme deck. I'm doing Dragonsnarl. He's doing the one with Pangoro. I don't know what it is. But yeah, so here we got my Stunky here. I'm going first. It's good because you can discard an energy if you get a coin flip. I also got some interesting cards in in my hand too. Got a Golurk, which is the only one in my deck. So if I get a Golett, that'd be really good. So he's got a Pancham on his active Pokemon slot, which, you know, is pretty good for me because most of my hand, or well, my deck, is Psychic types. And his also got a lot of fighting types, which are mostly, weak to psychic types, which is good for me. However, I also got a lot of dark types, which are weak to fighting types. So that's another thing. But yeah, here we go. I'm just gonna put some stuff on my Dino, just in case I happen to get a Zweilous, and also a Dragon. Alright, and also the audio was kind of messed up here, so I decided to turn it down because it seemed a little bit too loud. But yeah. Alright. He's got a Lickitung on his bench. It's an alright card. I wouldn't say it's that good to have for, an active Pokemon. Because, especially with Stunky involved, because Stunky can really just kind of ruin your plan if I get lucky with coin flips. But yeah. I decided to get the Psychic Energy here from my Energy Search card. Just in case, I got a lot of Psychic types coming up. I want to be ready just in case. Also got that Special Energy too, which can be a Psychic or Dark, or Leaf or Fire, but that doesn't matter here. But yeah. I want to make sure I'm ready just in case I get that basic type of Gothita or Golett. Maybe even a different Pokemon. Who knows? Alright, so he's trying to get some energies on his Pancham here for that, some move. Just 30 damage. Currently. Appears as though he retreated actually. He retreated to get the Lickitung in. I guess he wants more of a tank, I would assume. I don't know. So we got 3 energies. No? Oh, okay, I decided not to. We got 2 energies on my Dino. Okay, Lickitung is gonna be a bit of a tank here. Just take some damage from my Stunky. While he gets ready up, I guess, with more Pokemans. Okay. It's got Karina here. Search the deck for a fighting type, I believe. Yeah, I go over it in a little bit, so we can confirm what the card does. I'm pretty sure it does that. Oh, yep, there it is. Yeah, reveal them. Oh, and an item card. So yeah, he got a Landorus. That's a good card right there. Also an Evo Soda. So you can find an evolution type card. Alright, so yeah, he put that Landorus on the bench. Not really much of a surprise there. Got an energy on it, so it's ready to do a pretty good attack already. Attack a basic energy to one of your Pokemon, I believe it said. What's this? We got a Golett, which is good for me because I went and got that Golurk. Got that Golurk in the bench, not the bench, but the hand. So I'm ready whenever I want to evolve that. But I don't want to show I got it yet, though. I want to make sure it looks like I'm just getting it ready to do its actual moves on there. Which he, hopefully, is unaware that it would, evolve into the great Pokemon that it is for Stage 1. Also the final evolution, which I guess would make more sense. So he's using the Evo Soda. He evolved the Lickitung to a Licky. It's an interesting name. He evolved Pangoro also. It's a pretty good card. It's decent. So I got me a Dark Energy here. Putting that on my Golett. I want to get that thing beefed up and ready. Alright, so I do my Acid Spray. I do not get lucky with the coin flip. Alright, so he puts another energy on there. Now the thing I hear, his move that only needs 3 energy types, it can discard a random card from my hand, which is bad, because I got a Golurk in there. Also got some pretty good energy card in there. Got a Gothorita. I got 2 Gothoritas in there, so, you know, one, not gonna matter too much. But all the same, I want to keep it there just in case I get a Pokemon communication card, which would allow me to search my deck for any Pokemon I want, in exchange for one in my hand. Alright, so it's my turn now. Hit things. Alright, I'm putting that on there, and I think I evolved the Golurk now, right? I don't. I probably should have, since if I don't get lucky with the coin flip, he can discard a random card from my hand. Luckily I do though, so I do that. I have more chances to get my Golurk into play. Alright, so I put another energy on the Licky. It's got a pretty full bench. Alright, so let's see here. We got Vigoroth, also a Slackoth in my hand. I see, I do evolve the Golurk here. Just in case, because, you know, I realize now that he has, you know, 1 energy away from that. But even then, I get him to lose an energy. This Licky. So that's good. We have more chances. Okay. We got a Giant Cape that'll give the Pokemon 20 plus HP. Only one of those in this deck, by the way. Also a Golurk too, only one of those. So I gotta use them well. Gotta use them smart. You know? Yeah, looking at that Landorus, it's gonna mess me up if it gets into play. 90 damage. If he gets another energy on there. So he decides to use the heal 60 in special conditions on his 20 damage Pangoro with no special conditions. An interesting play, you know, but I guess he wants to be ready. I don't know. Alright, so I put the last needed energy on my Golurk, so now he's all ready to do any attack he wants. Also go ahead and put on my Giant Cape on the Golurk. And put my Slackoth on there. Can't evolve him yet, so I wait a turn or so. Alright. No energies on the Licky yet. I have a feeling he doesn't want to put it on there anyways. And Landorus is looking like his main Pokemon so far that he wants to use. He gets a 3rd energy on his Pangoro, which is all he needs. Okay. Pretty good attack. Does 80 damage and discard a card from your opponent's top of the deck, I believe it says. I don't know. So I put the Rescue Scarf on my Stunky here, just in case, because it's a good card. I don't want to lose it. It really comes in handy sometimes, especially if I need an energy to be discarded. Or if I get a, I think it's a Skuntank, its other move, Smog Screen, does 20 damage, 1 energy required. It'll poison the target and also have a chance on a coin flip that the opponent's move misses, which is handy. Alright, so we got this way loose. We're going to go ahead and evolve the Dino. Okay. Do Acid Spray again. No energies to discard, because he's not putting any on there. Okay. My turn again. Got another Golett, which I don't really need, but I want to keep on my hand just in case. I don't want to give my bench too much, you know, just useless Pokemon, so I'm going to put the important ones on there whenever I need them. I've got a pretty decent setup right now on my bench. I got one being built up, I got one built up, I got one that can be kind of used as a tank, or do some damage if I want. Waiting for that Gothita too. That Gothita would certainly be a good card to have. And also room for my Stunky whenever he dies and comes back. Alright, so now he's one attack away from losing the Licklicky. Although he does have several Pokemon that can mess me up pretty bad in the coming up in runner up, I guess. I don't know. Words are hard. So now he's like, he's trying to think of what to do, I think. You know? The guy can't really do anything else. Maybe doesn't want to. I got the Gothita though, which is great for me. Do I attack? I can't, because if I do, then his Landorus or Pangoro is gonna mess up my Stunky real bad. And I don't feel ready to have a backup plan in case, you know, poo-poo hits the fan, I guess. I've only got one actually good Pokemon, and I would like to have more on there before I do anything rash. So yeah. I'm going to put that Psychic Energy on my Gothita and evolve it into a Gothorita. So now I can do Hypnoblast, which will do 10 damage, and also put the Pokemon to sleep. Defending Pokemon. Yeah, so I'm not going to attack this thing yet. And he knows it too. Alright. So I'm going to put another energy on my Oh, no, I'm not. Or am I? Yeah, I'm looking over it, deciding if the attack is worth it. I decide no. And I put it on my Zweilous. If I get a Hydreigon, that's one of the main Pokemon of the deck. Then that'd be really good for me, because I had another pretty awesome card. So I go ahead and put on a Psychic Energy on my Gothita, just think, you know, just why not? Might need to get that Gothiel soon, you know. So I got a Houndour here. He's just stacking up on his hand right now, like. So am I in a way. But I'm putting my cards to use, you know. It's safe to assume that he's stacking up on energies. I would think so anyways, I don't know. Because, you know, my Stunky's in play, it can take away, like, pretty much anything. So, whenever I take out that Licklicky, he's gonna have a, you know, more in case I take out more of his active Pokemon at the time. Gotta be, you know, gotta be, like, prepared. Okay, so I put an energy on his Licklicky. Ends his turn. Okay, now this is way loose. Alright, yeah, I end my turn. Now, if I do give enough time to where he puts energies on his Licklicky, then they'll be moved to the discard pile, which is good for me, because then he won't, you know, have any to use. However, he did use an energy switch, which would allow damage on my Stunky there. Also discard a random card from my hand. I got that Gothiel. It's fantastic news. I don't believe I put it on my Gothorita yet. I want to make it look like, you know, I don't have that many good Pokemon yet, you know? Alright, so I'm not got the Licklicky. Landorus is probably going to go up. You can just assume that anyways. Like, even while playing, I knew that Landorus was going to go up. But yeah, thinking it over. Landorus, that thing will mess me up real good, so. Okay, Landorus is up. It's his turn now. And what does he do? Probably put an energy on that Landorus, right? Yep, there he is. Alright. He can do 90 damage. Any attack he does will knock out my Pokemon though, so. He has 10 HP left. And his minimum is 20. Now if he was smart, he would have done the other one. Which would do 20 damage and also discard a random card, I believe. But he did not. He done goofed up there. Okay. So, I'm thinking about what Pokemon to go up. My Zweilous, I want that to be a bit more beefed up. Maybe get a Hydreigon on that, you know. Gothorita, I need that one to be beefed up too. You know, I want more energies because you need 3 for Gothiel to be, you know, a useful attack. So Golurk is the pretty much best option to use. Alright, so I go ahead and do Ghost Hammer. Do 90 damage, it's got 30 left. Stunky's back on the bench too. It's got a Dark Energy on him. Also got a Skuntank in my hand too, which is great because I'll probably evolve that soon. But I don't want to do it yet just in case I need to discard an energy. Sometimes that may come more in handy than the other one. So I go ahead and just do Ghost Hammer again, right? Yeah. Landorus is gone. Golurk is not looking that good either. It's got 40 HP left. Oh no, it's actually got 60 HP left because of the what is it? The Giant Cape. So Pangoro goes up in Landorus's place. He's got all the energies he needs. It's good to assume he can knock out my Pokemon pretty much here. Yeah. It's important to note he has 11 cards left in his deck. So, if he hits 0, he loses. I am 99% sure. So, you know, gotta keep that in mind whenever you're playing the game. Gotta make sure you don't hit 0. Alright, so we, what do we put up instead? We put up a... Oh. Looking at the weaknesses and all that. Looking at the attacks, the energies, everything. HP. Got a Sky message. Alright, we can put up a Stunky instead. What's it say? That's a message. Alright, so we use a draw 3 cards card. We go ahead and evolve into a Skuntank. We have some Pokemon communication cards, which is good for us. We can just put up some trash cards or duplicates. Get one we want. We got a Hydreigon we can get. The deck comes with 2, so if there's only 1 in there, haven't gotten any yet, that means there's the Hydreigon and the prize cards. So, do I use the other one here? I don't use the other one yet. I might need that other Pokemon communication card, so I'm not going to use that yet. Alright, we use Smog Screen. It's poisoned and has a chance to miss its attack. That's a pretty good attack right there. It's a pretty good attack, if I do say so myself. And even then, if he does the Hammer Arm, which is 80 damage, my Skuntank will have 10 HP left. So it'll still be alive. It's got a Mind Chow evolved in there. Now, what to see here, he put an energy on the Machamp, not the other Pokemon. That tells me he's got a Machoke in there and probably a Machamp. And he's going to try to get that Machamp beefed up and ready. Alright. So, Pangoro lands an 80 damage attack on Skuntank. We go ahead and use the other Pokemon communication card. And I'm looking to see what we got in the deck. We haven't got a whole lot, really. But, I'm like, okay, I'll just get a tank Pokemon. Need to be a basic type just in case. So I'll go with Murkrow with 70 HP. Yep. Might as well. I don't need any other Pokemon in the, you know, bench or hand, it would seem. So, might as well. Okay. So we use Smog Screen here. This thing's not doing that good. Pangoro, Skuntank, they're both looking pretty bad. However, I got Skuntank though. If luck is on his side, he can win. Pangoro's kind of like, you know... I mean, you know, if luck's also on his side, he could also win, I guess. But at the same time, he's also losing health due to poison. So eventually he'd die anyways. Okay. The attack does nothing. He gets damaged by poison. Alright. We get an energy, which is great for Gothiel. I believe I put that in Gothorita, and then I evolve it into Gothiel. Do I? I do not. I don't want to show what I have, you know? Don't want them to know what to look out for. Because Gothiel, it'll do 40 damage plus 20 for each of their benched Pokemon. So it can do 100 damage, you know, in addition to the 40. And then they got a weakness, which is to Psychic types. Most of the fighting types anyways. In fact, I believe all of them on his bench have a weakness to Psychic types. So that's really good for me. That Gothiel is going to be really just MVP of this whole thing, I think. Especially against the fighting types. Which seems to be all he has. Okay. So he uses Cobbler. Skuntank is knocked out. New Pokemon, I put that Gothita. And then the poison finishes off Pangoro, leaving me to have any of the fighting types I want. Which all have weakness to Psychic types, as you can see. Alright, so yeah. Gothiel is ready to be put into play. And ready to wreck shop. Alright. So let's put up a Pancham. Alright, so I go ahead and evolve Gothorita into Gothiel. Put that less energy I need on Hydreigon, so it's ready now. It does a whopping 240 damage with Black Magic. I go ahead and say GG in the chat. I pretty much solidified my victory here, I think. But hey, you never know. Tides could change. Probably not, though. So what does he put up in his place? Probably that Machoke, you would think, right? No. Puts a Hitmonlee. Now you put an energy on the Machoke, which has a max of 2 energy, so you know he's going to evolve that into Machamp. I've hardly ever seen anyone in this game so far just kind of put up extra energies for nothing. Unless he had some kind of reason to do it, such as evolving or just Pokemon ability. Or actual, like, you know, for all the energies attached to this card, it does 20 times more damage, you know. So I do draw 3 cards card here, trainer card. Get some energies. Energy search. Get a Vigoroth, I believe. I don't know. So I put Stunky back on my bench here. Does 200 damage to that Machamp, or Hitmonlee, rather. There's the Hydreigon we were talking about before. Alright. So he puts a Machamp in Hitmonlee's place. Smart move, I think. Smart move. Since I'm only 1 prize card away from winning, so any Pokemon knocked out will be a win for me. He's also got 6 cards left in his deck, 9 in mine. So far it's looking pretty good. Okay. I'll do 100 damage due to his Pokemon ability. I go ahead and do Black Magic again. It'll do 80 damage. His attack also has it so 40 damage is reduced from the attack it'll receive on the next turn, so that'll really hinder my my attacking against Machamp. Yes, I'm pretty much prepared for any situation, I think, that could occur. So he knocks out my Gothiel. He doesn't have enough, you know, HP to be knocked out by a Hydreigon attack. So I put up Stunky instead, who can do pretty good. Especially if I need to discard energy. However, he has a pretty big hand. I think it would be safe to assume that he has more energies lying up his sleeve. I also only have 2 energies in my deck, so I'm clean out. 5 left in my deck now too. Alright, so yeah, I discard an energy. He loses 10 damage. Got a Houndoom. I'll do 30 damage with, you know, just the 1 energy. It's pretty good. Going through his hand to see what he has. You would think he conceded by now. However, he still has hope. Gotta commend him for that, you know. Does roller skates, flip a coin if heads, 3 cards. However, he gets tails. It would have been bad for him anyways, because he only has 4 cards left in his deck, so, you know, next turn he would lose, I believe, automatically. I don't know. A brief Google search showed me that he would lose automatically, so, you know, I can't really confirm either way. Okay. Taking his time on this one. Put up a Pancham on his bench. Alright. He retreated the Machamp, put in the Mine Shao. Did the arrow turn. My Pokemon is knocked the F out, as it were. At 120 damage. Double of what it needs to die. Or faint, I guess. So now he's gonna probably put up a champ again, I would assume, right? I think he does. No, Pancham goes up. It's an interesting choice, but he's gonna lose either way. He knows this. I say GG. This was fun. He did good. Happy face emote. And I go ahead and just kind of end it here. Yeah, well, that was the match. This guy did pretty good, I think. It was pretty fun. Long match, too. Goodness, like 30 minutes. So yeah. I just my quick little commentary. Not that good, I think. I don't know. You be the judge. But yeah. I'm by no means a pro at this game. I just been playing it for a little bit. Been having some fun doing the versus theme decks, all that kind of fun stuff. So yeah, just figure why not. Alright, well that was Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. It's free if you want to play it, by the way. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you want to see more, which that would be surprising to me, honestly, let me know in the comments. You know, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Check out the lazy koalas too. We'll see a video for that after this. Alright, well that was it. Thanks for watching. See ya.
Ultra!
Oh! Ow!
Oh, no.
I'm over
Ow!
Ow.
Ow! Oh. Airline.
Dude, how are you doing that?
Damn it.
Oh! I was gonna
Dude,
kill you!
you camper!
Yeah,
time to like look at each other.
I hate everybody! Everybody's killing me.